disrupting your life and beginning to look at the disruptions in your life and what do we do with that? How do we handle that? And I'm reminded of the words of James Weldon Johnson. And I want some of you who are not familiar with, I want you to listen to the words. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod. When hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We've come over a way that with tears have been watered. We've come treading a path through the blood of the slaughter. Everything that we experience, everything that we now are taking advantage of, somebody paid a price for it. And one of the most important things that we have to do on an ongoing basis, and I want you to write this down and to honor this moving forward after hearing all the speakers and after this experience, upgrade yourself. I was looking at my computer and asked, are you ready for an update? You want it now or later? And I push now. Usually I say later because it usually takes time. And we really should update our knowledge on a regular basis, update our vision of ourselves on a regular basis, upgrade the vision and the goals and the dreams that we have on a regular basis. Why is that? What's the purpose of updating? Because where you are right now, that level of impact and that place where you are right now and the skill set that got you there, that has expired. And you got to update your skills, your knowledge. That's why Einstein said the thinking that has brought me this far has created some problems that this thinking can't solve. One of the most important things that you're doing, and I congratulate all of you that have been listening and watching, that we are made in the likeness and image of God. Think about that. We're made in the likeness and image of God and been given authority and dominion over everything. Notice, didn't say some things, over everything on the face of the earth. Think about that. Then why is it that most of us die unlived lives? Why is it that Dr. Miles Monroe for years said, rob the cemetery of your gifts and of your talents and of your abilities and of your skills and your leadership and your book and your music and the impact of your life? Why do you say that? Why do we have to say that over and over and over again? Because we have been programmed and are being programmed every day. And so we have to every day stop, check ourselves, and update and upgrade our vision of ourselves, our knowledge, and write this down, our skill set. That not only because of things we have gone through, but things that we are dealing with right now. The goalpost has been pushed back, and there are things that are taking place right now politically to oppress, to deny, to exclude our participation. This is a different space. And here's the success of what's going on right now and why you're watching me and why your voice and your story and your knowledge is so important. We have been programmed to be spectators, to be fans. You look at the number of people that watch a summit and listen to speakers sharing their story and their experiences and how they got through and how they got over and how they got to the other side. Look at the number of eyeballs, the number of people who view those. And then you look at the number of people who view old basketball games, boxing matches, football, various acts of foolishness on the internet. The numbers are just minuscule based upon what you're watching right now. And I want you to know You're different. The fact that you're watching me, the fact that you listen to the speakers, you are different. The average person not watching this, they're looking at stuff. Who's the GOAT? And we're going to share, we've been sharing with you how to become the greatest of all times in your own life. Most people in their own lives, they are rookies. They're living a life of mediocrity. Our goal is to help you to begin to not die with your music still in you, as Shakespeare would say. It's about the music. It's about the fire. It's about your mindset of living your life on your terms. Most people aren't doing that because we have been programmed to be fans, to be spectators. And so what happens is that you can get so busy and consuming, and I had to look at myself. I said, wait a minute, what am I supposed to be doing right now? My life has changed. I used to think people in their 40s were old. Now I'm 77. I'm old as Methuselah. Come on, huh? So who does 77? Are you kidding me? Let me tell you something. I get up real early. Before I get started, I get my little mascara out and I start covering the gray hair. I don't believe in the gray hair. No, homie, don't be playing that, honey. I'll be covering up. Why? My kids say, Daddy, you would look so distinguished with your gray hair. I'm not trying to look distinguished. Hello? I'm trying to look young. Just because I'm 77 don't mean I have to look 77. I don't have to. How many of you agree that I don't have to look like I got one foot on a banana peeling and the other one in the graveyard? If you can feel a brother up in here, just put some fire in the comment section so I can see it. Or say yes, yes, yes. Say yes 3 times. I ain't playing with you. I'm coming for you this afternoon. I'm coming for you. Did you hear me? So we got to get a checkup from the neck up, because stuff's living at a time where we have instruments, algorithms that know more about us than we know about ourselves. But it's not just the knowing that's dangerous, but the manipulation that's dangerous. I saw something about how to reduce inflammation in your body. I'm a 4th stage cancer conqueror. So I said, let me see what that is. And sure enough, it was an infomercial. It was a commercial about a product, all right? Do you know, I timed it. I got numerous commercials coming on my phone, on my computer, about how to reduce inflammation in your body with herbs, with food, with exercise, with a variety of things. How is that possible? Because they're listening to us. Write this down. Behavioral marketing. They're watching our choices. Do you mind if we follow where you go? When you go to another website looking for something, they have a database and they can distinguish that and pull that stuff out and start marketing and pushing products to you and giving it to advertisers, giving it to corporations. Here's what Les is interested in. He just put something in dealing with his inflammation. And we're going to start marketing to him about that. He also just put something that he wants a 6-pack. He says he only has 1 pack covering up 5 packs. Do we have something for him? Yes, I got something for him. Good. All right. Here's his email. Come on. If this is automated, this is not driven by human beings. This is automated. They're making money off us while they sleep. And while you're looking at this, it's very important. What you tune into, you turn into. The reason that most people are fans and watching, who's the GOAT? Is it LeBron or is it Michael Jordan? Who's the GOAT? Couldn't even afford tickets to the game. Come on. All right, come on. The GOAT. Woo, isn't that just cute? Isn't that? Come on, huh? We're talking about looking at our lives and checking ourselves, because sometimes you can confuse being busy with being productive and being profitable. But here's something else. And I think it happens to you after 40. Here's something else. Time picks up speed after 40. I'm telling you what I know. I'm 77. I'm telling you, once you get 40, you don't get 30 days out of the month. You might get 2 weeks if you are lucky. And listen to me right now. Listen to me. If you got some big bills, guess what? You now don't get 14 days, all right? Now you get about 8. So wait a minute, did I just pay that bill yesterday? Come on! I mean, life has shifted. It has picked up speed. And so in order to navigate this, in order to live a life of love, of mind, of harmonious relationships, an achievement-driven, heart-centered life, you have to check yourself, update your knowledge and your skill set. And here's something else that's major. You have to look at your relationships. I want you to say to yourself every day, why? Every day. Can you just say it one time? No. McDonald's we know where they are. And every day there's a commercial. Why? They program us to go get their products. They program us to create a thirst. Write this down, the thirst. By saying what I'm going to share with you, it will create a thirst and a hunger to make it happen. It will activate something that's called the reticular activating system. It was designed to help us to begin to identify the things that we want and how to achieve them. They created a missile that was designed, and I want you to follow me on this. It's been a minute since I talked about this. They created a military device that was designed after the human mind. It was called the teleological missile. The teleological missile, once it got a target in sight, the teleological missile, when it was released, if the target went to the right, the teleological missile, this smart missile, would go to the right. This is technology that has never been done before. If the target goes to the left, the teleological missile would go to the left. Keep in mind, it's designed after the human mind. Listen to me closely. The teleological missile, once it gets a target in sight that it is supposed to hit, when it's released, and if the target vanishes, the self mechanism in the teleological missile will trigger it to self-destruct. Whoa, whoa. Did you hear me? It's designed after the human mind. We are here for a reason. When someone can destroy your identity, how you see yourself, which takes away the purpose and the meaning of your life and the direction of your life, hello, I'll wait. As Dr. Della Tiro would say, yeah, when you see people, see, life is for living, and you're an energy source, and that energy is going to be used. It will be used destructively or productively. A friend of mine, he was telling me about his mother who was on drugs for years, and he got her to go into a drug program. And when she got out, after a short time, she went back on drugs again. He said, Why would you go to a drug program to get off these drugs and now you back on them again? She said, wait a minute. Don't jump on me about this. This is my life. I only went into that drug program to stop y'all from getting on my last nerve, aggravating me and nagging me that I need to go get some help. I didn't want to go, but I decided to do it because I was tired of y'all. Y'all thought I should do it. I think my life is fine, and I'm doing what I want to do. Hello. That's my twin brother Wesley would say. See, people who engage in self-destructive behavior, one, they have a negative image of themselves. People that are listening, you that are listening to me now, each person, every speaker that you hear, the words that they speak, remember what you tune into, you turn into, is designed to enhance, to empower, to expand your vision of yourself beyond your mental conditioning, beyond your circumstances, beyond the adversities that you have been or are experiencing. Thou shalt decree a thing and it shall be established unto you. So I want you to write this down. The rest of my life will be the best of my life. I want you to write that down and I say it every day. The rest of my life, when I first get up in the morning, oh, thank you, Lord, for a brand new day. All things work together for good for those who love God. Don't mean that every day would be a good day, but there's some good in every day. And the rest of my life will be the best of my life. If you agree with that, if you feel that, if you want to declare that for yourself, he said, thou shalt decree a thing and it shall be established unto you. Come on, somebody. You want to be an advertising agent for yourself. You are the GOAT in your life. And you don't want to be a mediocre player in your life. You don't want to be a spectator and a fan in your life. You don't want to be seated in the bleachers in your life. You want to make actively, in the mindset of Abraham Lincoln, he said the future belonged to those who create it. You want to create it. I'm so fired up, my nose running. I can't believe this. Hey, come on now. Of all the times, this is so embarrassing. I'm turning red, but y'all can't see it. Oh, Tyrone, you got to help me out. I've been talking to Tyrone. We're doing a wedding rehearsal. Tyrone is my squirrel friend. And so I was just fitting him for his tuxedo. And he met Trina, his fiance Trina, and so we were doing a rehearsal because I'm doing the officiations for it. So this is Trina. Y'all haven't seen Trina, but she gorgeous, honey. This Trina, come on, baby, don't be shy. So this wedding, we're orchestrating this. When you've been locked up too long, you start talking to squirrels and conducting marriage ceremonies. You can't make this stuff up. Who marries squirrels? Okay, here's something else. You look at your life, write this down, realign yourself. Realign yourself. That's what people don't need to be in your life. I can't believe this. Of all the time. For my mustache to be messing up. Oh. Is it gone? Who does this? You are crazy. I know. Realign yourself. Get some friends who love squirrels. That would be me. See, there's some people you need to get out of your life. Why? Because they will compromise your energy and your power. And when they take away your power and your vision of yourself, you will unconsciously, getting on this path, having nothing to aim for, engage in self-destructive behavior. It might be alcohol. It might be procrastination. It might be surrendering to fear. It might just be not doing the things that you need to do. It might be causing you to lose your focus. This is a time that you want to keep the main thing the main thing. This is a time that you want to be persistent. This is a time that you have to be determined. I was talking to a man who lost his only son, and he said he went in a room and found his son dead in bed from an overdose. He said he fell down on his knees and screamed out to God. And at that point, he didn't want to live. His only son gone. And he heard my voice. If life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. And he rolled on his back and he got up. Another gentleman, he was going through a tough time, had suicidal thoughts. And as a result of what he had gone through a divorce, lost his job, went through foreclosure. Seemed like his life had been turned upside down. But that wasn't enough. He lost someone that was very close to him who passed. And he heard my voice. Listen to this. Somebody saw him at an event. 3 weeks later, entertainment. They have these white parties where people dress in white and go out and they dance. They travel around the world to meet other people who dress in white and dance. And somebody asked, I didn't expect you to see you here. What are you doing here? He said, Les Brown said, you will get through this. As I was in the arms of grief and feeling sorry for myself and being depressed, he said, sooner or later, you're going to get past this pain. And he said, I decided to make it sooner. Come on, somebody. Don't you make me get up and dance for you. Don't you come. I decided to make it sooner. Come on, bust the move. Mm-hmm. Yes, come on. Sooner or later, you will get through this. I decided to make it sooner. Write this down. We make decisions, and our decisions create our reality. That created a shift for him. The shift from grief to living life now. All of us sometimes need a word to shift our thinking, need a word to remind us that we have greatness in us. We have abilities and talents and dreams. We have some good stuff in us that God placed there. All of us have been chosen. If you weren't here now, there would be a missing piece to the puzzle of who is required to help make this world a better place. That's why Horace Mann said we should be ashamed to die until we've made some major contribution to humankind. If you agree with that, I want you to put some fire in the comment section. If you agree with that we're here to live a life of meaning, of purpose. We're here to live a life of impact. I'm calling a cousin that I did not know I had, and to have her take me to go see the grave site of my birth father that I have never seen. I've seen the birth site of my grandmother, Beulah Rucker, and to Dorothy Bell Rucker, my birth mother. And because I now realize they had to do what they had to do. Had they not taken themselves down to Miami to give birth to me and my brother and give us to Mamie Brown, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I'm a different person if I'd been raised in Gainesville, Georgia. Nothing wrong with Gainesville, Georgia. But because of the impact, the influence, the example, the love, the sacrifice of Mamie Brown, she took care of us like she gave birth to us. That inspired me. That brought something out of me. You know, she adopted altogether 7 children. I was among the 7. And I heard this guy, Ed Milet, said, usually in families, there's one who will show a level of gratitude. There's one who, even though born in the same situation, under the same roof, they are raised, ate from the same table. But there is one who will be dramatically different. There's one who has an expanded vision of themselves. And even if you are only a child, you are the one. I can't tell you, only child, spoiled brats that I've known over the years that had everything, and didn't appreciate it. Had a mindset of entitlement. I had one of my daughters check me. I'm not going to say her name was Leah. And I was telling her some stuff I wanted her to do for me, and she didn't do it. I said, hey, what's up with that? She said, you act like your children owe you something. At first, my feelings were hurt. But then I thought, my children don't owe me nothing. They didn't ask to be born. No, they don't owe me nothing. And so that was a wake-up call. You better take care of yourself, young man. I don't call myself an old man, young man. Yeah. And hold yourself to a higher standard. Don't be like the other people in your age category, acting like they're winding down. People say, you know, at this stage of your life, you're older now. I said, no, you get older when you stop working, when you stop contributing, when you stop being an active force in life, when you allow the disruptions in your life to allow you to feel like you are old. No, I'm still growing. Age is not determined by the number of Earth days that you have. It's determined, are you still relevant? Are you still making things happen? Are you still participating in life? Are you still engaged? The reason that you're watching me now is there's something in your heart that says, I am not going to die an unlived life. No. And if there's something that someone says at this summit, I know I got some music in me. I know I got some good stuff in me. If there's something said by these speakers, by these coaches, by these trainers, if something is said that's God guided, that will inspire me to get out of my history and live out of my imagination. He said, I'll give you all your eyes can see, and I'm going to listen. I'm going to be present. Present. I'm ready. I'm taking notes up in here. Oh, my time has run out. So I want to say you have something special. You have greatness in you. I want to talk to you about this place where we are. Sunday is Easter. And this time of the year, it's about new beginnings. Remember, it seemed like it was just yesterday when it was January the 1st and we made resolutions, and studies indicate that only 8 out of 100 people kept their resolutions and made the goals and dreams they set for themselves become a reality. But they're 92%. That they did not do that. They forgot it as fast as they claimed it. But for those of you that are serious, my message is not for everybody. My message is for that 8%. Those are the people that are serious. He that has shall get, and he that hath not, even that he has shall be taken away. I want to talk to people who are ambitious. I want to talk to people to listen to me that are not willing to settle for life as it is. I want to talk to people who want to live life. It's one thing to survive, but what it takes to live, that requires a different set of skills. So one thing that I'm encouraging you to do, that I'm doing, is I'm taking time to work on me and to get to know more about me. Because if you don't know who you really are, as opposed to the kind of person you were before the world got its hands on you, if you don't know that, and you've bought into the culture that is designed to destroy your sense of self, when you don't have a sense of self, when you don't have a strong identity, that takes away your purpose and the meaning of your life. And that puts you on a path of self-destructive behavior. That's why you see so many young people and you look at it and say, you know what? Aliens do exist and they don't know how to pull their pants up. So as you look at yourself, take the time and ask yourself, as you are living this life that you're living, is this me? Is this working for me? You ever been in a relationship where the relationship was working for the other person, but it wasn't working for you? You were in a relationship with somebody that's always there when they need you, but when you need them, they can't be found. It's a time for self-awareness. It's a time to elevate your relationships and your knowledge and your skills and the value that you bring. New beginnings. We always have a choice. Every day represents something that we can claim and say, I'm going to make the rest of my life the best of my life. Hey, it is true that we have at any moment in our lives, we can change directions. I was upset about something, and my business partner, he said to me, don't get angry, just be decisive. Don't get angry. Somebody betrayed my trust, somebody that I loved and believed in and had their back, and I thought they had mine, and it did not happen that way. Has that ever happened to you? And so I had to rethink the relationships that I have. And I had to ask the question, who can I count on and who should I count out? Because at the end of the day, this thing called life is like an elevator. The higher you go up, you have to stop and let some people off. Who is it in your life, as you just think about it right now, that you need to open the door for and stand there until you get off? So that they don't cramp your style, so that they don't toxify and pollute your mind with their toxic behavior. Yeah, we have to promise ourselves to hold ourselves to a higher standard. We pray as if everything depends upon God, but work as if everything depends upon us. Those are the words of Mary McLeod Bethune. You have something special, a time for new beginnings, to do inventory of yourself, to get access to the unlimited potential that's waiting for you to tap into it. As Dr. Miles Monroe would say, to rob the cemetery of your dreams, of your gifts, of your leadership, of your books, of your music. Yeah, you're here for a reason. There's something that would not be here. You're a missing piece of the puzzle. God needed your presence here at this point in time for our children and our children's children and for generations yet unborn. The time for new beginnings. What a blessing. We're here all because of God's grace and mercy. I say to you, honor yourself by looking at your life, taking personal inventory, and be honest with yourself. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. and decide that you're going to upgrade your environment. Your environment affects you. Your environment, it can change you. Your environment matters. It begins to affect how you see yourself, and how you see yourself will be represented in your thoughts and your actions and the achievements that you make or you don't make. This is a time that requires new skills, new thinking, and a hunger to live your greatest life.
You always talk about this. It seems like you've always had, like, for example, when Mr. Washington was speaking to the group of seniors and you weren't supposed to be in the room, but you were in there anyway, you know?
Yes.
And then the radio opportunity, first opportunity, Les Brown is, I'm coming on the air, right?
Yes.
You've always had this, it appears that you've always had this inner confidence where you believed in yourself when no one else did. If there's going to be a one, Les is going to be the one, you know, and you went up to Mr. Washington in the parking lot. I'm the one, Mr. Washington. Remember my name.
Yes.
Where's that come from, man? I love hearing it.
That comes from watching my mother. My mother, she only had a third grade education, but she always wanted to share her life with kids. She didn't have any kids herself. And I remember she was getting ready to go to work, and I used to rub her ankles because she had arthritis. And she would say, "Arthur's bothering me." And I said, "Mama, what's Arthur?" She said, "Don't worry, son, you live long enough, you'll find out who Arthur is." Right. I know, at 76, okay? And my mother used to go to work hurt, knees swollen from arthritis, ankles swollen. She was unstoppable. She was a person that made things happen, a no matter what person. That's who those 8%ers are.
That's right.
I got a certain number that I'm going to hit no matter what. No matter how many no's I get, no matter the state of the economy, no matter what. It's my own personal commitment and what I feel that represents who I am as a person. And that's why self-development is so very important, now more than ever, for mental resolve, because things are happening to all of us. Over this year, all of us will experience at least 3 tragedies. Something will happen to us personally, and something is going to happen to someone we care about. So mental resolve is very important. Next thing is the willingness to continue to sharpen your skills. Abraham Lincoln said, "If I had 6 hours to chop a tree down, I'll spend 4 hours sharpening my axe." Sharpening your skills, upgrading your skills, always willing to get better. If you're not willing to learn, no one can help you. But if you're willing to learn, because this is a new place where we are, you have to throw your net on the other side. And people are fearful. This is the attention economy. And so you've got to be able to capture that attention, hold that attention, and ignite it to create that thirst, that want to. There's the old saying, you can take a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. But if you know how to communicate effectively, virtually, you create a thirst where they want to drink. And so the other thing that's important is creating collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships. The people that you communicate with most, you earn within $2,000 to $3,000 of your closest associates. And so part of what we must do and be mindful of, to look at our relationships periodically and ask, what is this relationship doing to me? If I was in the 92%, I would be following that 8% to find out what they're doing.
That's right.
Why? Sidney Poitier wrote a book called The Measure of a Man. He said, when you go for a walk with someone, something happens without being spoken. Either you adjust to their pace or they adjust to your pace. Whose pace have you adjusted to? So the 92% got to understand and know this 8%, they are an example of what's possible for them, not an exception. Success leaves clues. And so when I decided to come into this industry, one, I wanted to learn everything that I could. Two, I wanted to learn how to make myself stand out. The industry has been governed by the Dale Carnegie course. Tell them what you're going to tell them, then tell them what you told them. No, my mentor said, Brownie, never let what you want to say get in the way of what your clients want to hear. They were going around giving information from Think and Grow Rich. If information could change people, everybody would be skinny, rich, and happy. Use your story to distract, dispute, and inspire. When you just give people information, that infects and impacts 2 areas of the brain. But when you use a story strategically to create a significant emotional event, that impacts 5 areas of the brain and the chemistry that people feel when they are in love. Because we're emotional people.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes, I can't wait to get to an audience. I love what I do and I live the life that I love.
Well,
talking to you, you are so much fun. Yes.
Thank you so much, buddy. You've been unbelievable. We're getting really close to about 33, 34 minutes. I want to be very respectful of your time, as it is extremely valuable, and we are gracious to have you today. I'd love for you, in closing, you could leave one thing to those that are currently a part of the 92%, but man, they want to be a part of the 8%. What would Mr. Les Brown leave with them?
You have something special. You have greatness in you. You can do more than you can ever begin to imagine. And commit yourself to bet on you. Commit yourself to reach beyond your comfort zone. There's power in pursuit, because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone you've never been. Rob the cemetery of your greatness. You have greatness in you. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
There we go. I love it.
When you look at the millions of people that you motivated, and today it's more of a discussion on how we can evolve as individuals, but you've helped so many people share their voice, share their story in terms of what they want to create inside of their business lives. And I think right now, especially with trying to differentiate from all things, bringing out that voice is even more crucial than ever before, as far as really sharing our own stories, not being afraid of that greatness within. Can you lend some insight on how people might do that inside of their business?
What's very important, there are many things that people need to do, but 3 steps that's very important for me that allowed me to go from earning around $75,000 a year working for the Miami Sanitation Department throwing garbage to earning $70,000 an hour when I speak in the United States, and $225,000 an hour when I speak outside of the United States. Number 1 is self-development, working on your mind, because now more than ever, we need mental resiliency to handle the stuff that's being thrown at us. And a lot of stuff is coming. A lot of mixed messages are being thrown at us every day. We don't know what to believe. I mean, just today, I'm here thinking and shaking, should I get the shot tomorrow? The mother of 2 of my children just died last week, and she didn't take the shot. And then I have a doctor friend of mine saying, I haven't taken it, and 40% of the doctors I know have not taken it. Don't do it. Say, what? So, I mean, so you have to have the mental resolve not to buy into the craziness and the mixed messages, and get still to listen for guidance, because there's so much going on, the distractions of life. Second thing is, we have to upgrade our skill set. We have to look for ways in which we do business now, and we have to throw our net on the other side and reinvent ourselves, because we're going from brick and mortar to click and order. So I'm doing more presentations and earning more money virtually than I earn flying from city to city, country to country, because the computer eliminates geography. So now I get to spend more time with my children and my 15 grandchildren and my 5 great-grandsons, all right? And the other thing that's important is you having relationships with collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships with people that are going in the direction of where you're going. People that you need to be in conversation with, that you can learn from them and they can learn from you. One of the things my son John Leslie asked, when you look at relationships, who should I count on and who should I count out? So I had to make decisions of all the requests that I get. And people say, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I said, no, not exactly. It's who you know and what they know about you. And the reason I said yes to Ryan, what I know about you, you're a good man. You my buddy, you my mother, you know, you're my brother from another mother.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
So the people that are watching you, the people when you create a community of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships, that allows you to focus on what do we need to do to turn what's going on now to our advantage. Because in every problem, there's a solution. Find the solution and monetize it. We're living in an incredible time. An incredible time. We have all the tools we need to live life on our terms. All the tools we need. I mean, I just read they have they have an app right now that your dog can text you and say, I want to go outside and poop. I said, oh, behave. You gotta be kidding me. The dog can go to the door and push them. And the text message said, I want to poop. I said, you gotta be. But somebody's thinking. We're created by the Creator to create.
Yes.
And this is the time that we must create. This is the time we have to look for new ways that we reinvent ourselves, we rethink our lives, we rethink the kind of experience to attract more customers, to retain the customers we have, to extract referrals out of those customers because of the quality of the service that we deliver for them. Does that make sense?
It makes absolute sense. And when
I get over 3,000 requests a year, and as a result of the service that I provide for the customers that I have. The average speaker, they get around 28, 29 a year.
Wow. I want to share a quick story because I think that it will lend well to one of the things that you share very, very well, and it's about persistence. And so I believe in manifestation, and I believe in certain things when we focus on, the right things happen. And so for over a decade now, I've listened to you very consistently through some positive times, through some negative experiences. And I recall about 2 years ago, I said, at some point, I'm going to hit a stage with Mr. Brown. And we did that. We spent some time up in North Toronto. I can tell you it was a very fearful experience speaking before you because, just because we know why that is. But what I found was that leading into then connecting for the Power Voice program and the Power Voice Summit, it opens up doors if you stay persistent. And that's where I was fortunate to connect with John Tallarico. And for anybody that doesn't know John, he is among the top 5 thinking into results coaches on the planet, out of 2,000 coaches, runs a large mastermind, great colleague of Mr. Brown's here. And this was ultimately the blessing of the connection, but it had a lot to do with persistence. And what I ask of you, Mr. Brown, is to maybe share, how do people stay persistent when they lose their focus, when they get distracted? You know, what is it that keeps them consistently staying hungry and focused on their goals?
Ryan, people who are not persistent have skinny children and very small waistlines.